Hi guys! So, mag-start na tayong mag-discuss or pag-aralan yung algebra. But before we go through solving equations, we need to review yung rules of exponent or yung exponent concept para mas madali nating masagutan yung mga equations natin or mas madali nating masimplify yung mga expressions natin. Okay? So, it will be helpful kung magiging familiar na tayo or gamay na tayo pagdating dito sa rules of exponent. Okay? So, let's start. Okay, so let's have a rule number 1. So, we have here x squared times x cubed. So, to simplify this expression, we will just simply add their exponent. That's why the answer is x raised to 5. Okay? So, take note, dapat same yung base nila bago tayo mag-add ng exponent. Okay? So, let's have an example. Let's say yung x natin na equivalent sa 2. So, it will become 2 squared times 2 cubed, and that's equals to 2 raised to 5. Okay? So, 2 squared equals to 4 times 2 cubed equals to 8. So, pag minultiply natin to, that will become 32. So, pag sinagot natin to, it's also 32. Okay? So, that's why ito yung nabuong rule. Na kapag same yung base natin, we'll just gonna add their exponent pag minultiply. Okay? So, just be careful guys. It's only applicable sa pagmumultiply ha. Kasi pag meron tayong, let's say, x squared plus x cubed, hindi siya magiging x raised to 5. Okay? It's a different scenario. So, it's not applicable yung rule number 1 dito. Okay? Okay guys, so punta naman tayo dun sa rule number 2 ng exponent. So, we have here x raised to 5 divided by x squared and it's equals to x cubed. So, in this case, nagdi-divide tayo ng same yung base. So, kapag yan yung scenario, ang gagawin lang natin, ima-minus lang natin yung exponent nila. So, that is 3. Tama ba? Kasi 5 minus 2, that's 3. That's why ito yung sagot natin. Okay? So, let's have an example. So, let's say yung x natin is equivalent sa 2 ulit. Okay? So, it will become, it will become 2 raised to 5 and then 2 squared. Okay? So, we have here 2 raised to 5, that is, what? 32. And then 2 squared, that is 4. So, the answer, 32 divided by 4, that's 8. And diba, pag sinubstitute natin yung 2 sa x dito, it will become 2 cubed, and the answer for that is 8. Okay? So, that's the logic behind it kung bakit natin miniminus yung exponent nila. Okay? Para mas madali nating masolve or mas masimplify. Okay? Okay, so let's have the rule number 3. So we have your x squared cube. So in this case, meron na tayong exponent na ni-raise pa natin ulit. Okay? So ang mangyayari lang dito ay i-multiply lang natin yung kanilang exponent. Okay? So 2 times 3, that's 6. That's why the answer here is x raised to 6. Okay? So, let's have example. So, we have here, let's say, 2 ulit yung value ng x natin. So, it will become 2 squared and then cube. Okay? So, in this case, we have 2 raised to 6 and that is 64. Okay? So, kung sasagutin natin muna yung nandun sa loob, so it will become 4. Tama ba? 2 squared, that's 4. And then, raise natin sa 3 or magiging 4 cubed. And we'll get the same answer na 64. Okay? So, para mas madali, nabuo yung rule number 3 na kapag meron tayong gantong scenario, we will just gonna multiply the exponent. Okay? Okay, so rule number 4. So, we have here, open and close parenthesis xy cube. And to answer this or to simplify this, ang gagawin lang natin is i-distribute yung exponent natin sa bawat variable. That's why, to simplify this, it is x squared, y squared. So, let's have example. So, let's say yung x natin ay 2, and then yung y natin ay 3. So, substitute natin sila. So, it will become it will become 2 times 3 squared. Okay? So, it will become, distribute natin, 2 squared times 3 squared. Okay? So, to answer this, it will become 4 and 9. And this is 36. Okay? So, kung sasagutin natin yung nasa loob mismo, so it will become raised to 2 or 6 squared. And that is also 36. Okay? So, same lang din yung sagot na lalabas. Kaya, to easily simplify this, distribute na lang natin to. Okay? Okay, so let's have the rule number 5. So, we have here, open and close parenthesis, x over y squared. And to simplify that, i-distribute lang natin yung exponent natin sa bawat variable. That's why the answer is x squared over y squared. Okay? So, let's have example. So, let's say ang 4 natin ang x natin ay 4, and then yung y natin is equivalent to 2. Okay? So, substitute natin siya. So, it will become 4 squared over 2 squared. Okay? And then 4 squared is equals to this one. That is equals to 16. And then 2 squared, that is 4. So, the answer for this is 4. Okay? So, kung sasagutin natin siya in other way, so let's say we have 4 over 2. So, kung i-divide muna natin to, so 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Saka natin siya i-square, we'll get the same answer na 4. Okay? So, any other way, same yung kalalabasan niya, but to simplify this, you can just simply distribute the exponent. Okay? Okay, so punta na tayo dun sa rule number 6. So, we have here x raised to negative 2, and napansin nyo na meron tayong negative exponent. So, pag ganito ang scenario natin or expression natin, to simplify this, magiging fraction siya. But this time, ang mangyayari, nasa denominator siya at yung exponent niya positive na. Okay? So, bakit ba nagkakaroon ng negative na exponent? So, kung maaalala nyo, di ba, pag nag-divide tayo ng merong exponent, let's say x cubed divided by x raised to 5. Di ba, ang nangyayari lang, or yung rule natin sa ganito, ima-minus natin yung exponent. So, it will become x raised to 3 minus 5, and this is x raised to negative 2. Tama ba? Kasi, di ba, mas mataas tong negative 5. Now, let's have example para makita natin kung bakit siya nagiging fraction. Okay? So, let's say, ang value ng x natin ay 2 ulit. Alright? So, it will become 2 cubed over 2 raised to 5. And this is 2 raised to negative 2. Okay? So, kung sasagutin natin to, so 2 cubed, so that will become 8. And then, 2 raised to 5, that is 32. And to lowest term this, it will become, what? 1/4. Tama ba? So, ito, kapag ginawa natin tong fraction, so it will become 1 over 2 squared. So, naging positive na exponent, tama? So, it will have the same answer na 1 over, kasi 2 squared, that is 4 also. So, same lang din yung kalalabasan. Okay? So, kapag may negative exponent, magiging fraction, and then, magiging denominator yung may exponent, but this time, positive na siya. Okay? Okay, so another example ng rule number 6 is, we have here 1 over x raised to negative 2. Okay? And that will become x squared. So, this time, magiging positive na yung exponent natin. So, ang nangyari, remember kapag fraction, so we can write it as division, tama? So, it could be 1 divided by x raised to negative 2. Okay? So, lagyan natin ng value yung x para mas maintindihan natin. Let's say yung x natin is 2 ulit. So it will become 1 divided by 2 raised to negative 2. Okay? So it will become 1, dito na lang. Dito na lang. 1 divided by, so alam na natin kanina na ang 2 raised to negative 2 ay, what? 1/4, tama? So, in this case, magdi-divide tayo. So, dahil naka-fraction si 1/4, gawin na natin fraction yung whole number natin. And every whole number, di ba, pag ginawa siyang, nilagyan siyang denominator, equivalent sa 1. Kaya naging 1 yung denominator niya. So, magdi-divide na tayo ng fraction. So, it will become 1/1 divided by 1/4. So, kung naalala nyo kung paano mag-divide ng fraction, magiging, what? Multiplication, tama? And then, kukunin natin yung reciprocal na to. So, it will become 4/1. And kapag nag-multiply tayo ng fraction, numerator muna and denominator. So, 1 times 4, that's 4. And then 1 times 1, that's 1. Or simply, 4. Okay? So, pag in-apply na natin yung rule number 6, so, ang sabi dyan, kung yung x mo is 2, so it will become 2 squared. So, we'll get the same answer na 4. Okay? So, again, kapag naka-fraction naman siya, at yung exponent ng denominator natin ay negative, so, to simplify this, magiging positive lang yung exponent. Okay? At hindi na siya naka-fraction. Okay?